Materials and Welding Standards in Oil and Gas, API plus ASME. Welcome back to 3D Decode. In today's video, we'll explore a very important topic for anyone working in compressor and pump design, materials and welding standards in oil and gas, based on API and ASME codes. Let's break it down step by step. Material selection in compressors and pumps. When designing compressors, pumps, and packages, selecting the right material is just as important as the design itself. Materials are chosen based on pressure and temperature, strength and creep resistance, corrosion resistance, whether it's sweet or sour service, hydrogen, CO2, or H2S, weldability, cost versus reliability. Some typical materials used are casings, carbon steel like ASTM A216 WCB, A217 WC6, or ASTM A487 GAR4C shafts, alloy steels such as AISI 4140, 4340, F22, or stainless steels like 410 and 17 to 4 pH, impellers, stainless steels like 316, 347, duplex grades, or even titanium for highly corrosive service. Seals and rings, bronze, PTFE composites, and stainless. Piping, Ellos and seal gas, ASTM A106 grade B, API 5L grade B, or SS316. API standards related to materials. Now let's look at the API standards that govern material selection. API 617, materials for compressors. API 610, pump materials with material classes like S1, D1, A8. API 614 and API 682 for auxiliary systems such as lube oil and seal systems. API 5L, line pipes, grades B through X70. API 6A, materials for bolting and pressure-containing parts in wellhead equipment. Welding standards in oil and gas. Next comes welding standards, the backbone of safe fabrication. ASME Section 9 covers welding procedure qualification, PQR, welder qualification, WQTR, and welding procedure specifications, WPS. API 582, supplementary welding guidelines for refining and petrochemical service. ASME B31.3 governs process piping welding and fabrication rules. AWS D1.1 covers structural steel welding, especially for skids and base plates. Key welding concepts. To understand welding in oil and gas, you must know these terms. WPS, Welding Procedure Specification, the written procedure describing process, materials, filler metals, and parameters. PQR, Procedure Qualification Record, the actual test record proving that WPS works. WQT, Welder Qualification Test, certifies the skill of the welder. And the inspection methods, known as NDE, Non-Destructive Examination, radiography, RT, ultrasonic testing, UT, penetrant testing, PT, and magnetic particle testing, MT. API welding requirements also include preheat and PWHT, post-weld heat treatment, depending on material, weld overlay or cladding with alloys like Inconel for corrosion resistance, strictly qualified and documented repair welding. Typical interview focus. Interviewers often ask why certain materials are chosen for casings or impellers, how welding qualifications are ensured, what happens if the wrong filler or welding procedure is used, the difference between API 582 and ASME. Mini quiz. Let's do a quick quiz. 1. Which ASME code governs welder and procedure qualification? 2. Name one material commonly used for compressor impellers. 3. What is a WPS and why is it important? 4. Which API standard gives supplementary welding guidelines for refinery services? Interview Q&A, Day 6. Here are some typical interview questions and answers. Why are stainless steels like 316 used for compressor impellers? A. Because of their corrosion resistance in wet gas or chemical services while still maintaining strength. Q. Difference between WPS and PQR. A. WPS is the procedure document, planned. PQR is the test record, proven. Q. What NDE methods are common in refinery welding? A. Radiography, ultrasonic, magnetic particle, and penetrant testing. Q. Why is PWHT sometimes required? A. To relieve residual stresses, reduce hardness, and prevent cracking. Which code controls process piping welding? A. ASME B31.3. Practical task. Now for a small practical exercise, try preparing a sample WPS format. Include base material, e.g. ASTM A106 GRB, filler material, e.g. E7018 electrode, welding process, SMAW or GTAW, preheat temperature, PWHT requirement. This exercise will give you hands-on familiarity with welding documentation. And that's it for today's video on materials and welding standards in oil and gas. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 3D Decode for more deep dive engineering content. See you in the next video.